This is what I've got so far. I started the flats last night, but I quit early. I was just a little tired of drawing and my hand was giving me a little trouble, so. Let me know if the music gets too loud. Excuse me, gosh. Wake up. Come on, you can do it. Yeah, it's because I use an inversion of the page to do the initial coloring in. That way if I go out of the lines, it's really easy to see. Because it's the opposite of the color that's behind it. So I just use a layer mask to do that, and then if I go out of the line, it's super easy to notice. See, I see right there where I've gone out, and it's really zoomed out. Thank you. Because it's the opposite color. Opposite luminosity, opposite saturation, opposite hue, opposite everything. It's highly visible. See, if you remove the mask, it's just the entire page inverted. And this page uses a lot of warm tones and dark tones, so this is a very light, cool color set. And then afterwards, I'll show you, but I use clipping masks to lay down my flat colors super, super quickly. I can probably lay down the flats for this page in, God, probably half an hour. We're gonna see. Maybe even quicker. Hopefully I'm going to be able to finish this page tonight. Then tomorrow I can queue it up and I don't have to worry about doing anything on Sunday. That's part of why updating on the last Sunday slipped my mind so easily, because I'm used to having it ready way before Sunday. I've given myself like a 3 or 4 day buffer. Not enough for a whole page buffer, but like a partial page buffer. Thank you, I do too. Oh god, I'm gonna put it on the channel highlights, but yesterday, someone in stream said when you look at this part upside down, it looks like an angry kitty face. Wait. Just this part. Ignore these petals because they weren't lined yet. Oh, it was really good. I have 2 things that I want to add to the channel highlights from last night, so I gotta do that. I gotta remember. You guys, please remind me. Oh, hey, Shadow! I didn't think you were gonna make it tonight. Thank you, Nightbot. You're a sweetheart. Thank you, I appreciate that. Oh my god, do you guys hear my cat? I don't know what I want to listen to. Somebody give me a request. We'll do that for now, and then if you guys can come up with something afterwards. Fuck! Did Photoshop freeze? Oh no, it's still saving. No, it was mine. He loves to yell. At first I thought maybe he was cramped and he just yelled because he wanted to go places, but he just yells all the time. Yes, absolutely. I'll do that one right now since I know that you're probably going soon. Let's see. Do you want the normal version or the reprise version? Go. Thank you. I'm kind of digging the expressions in this page. Even though the anatomy really sucks, I think I did a pretty good job with the expressions, so I'm gonna give it a pass. You can't win them all the time. No! I need to do something with the color of these lines. I can't see them. Thank you very much. Papyrus is really hard to get right for me, like his expressions, because his mouth is so weird. I'm always like in awe when I see a good Papyrus art. I'm like, how do you do it? I can't even keep his regular design consistent, much less come up with good expressions for him. Oops. Anyone else got any music requests? Hat faces are super hard. No, it's not messed up, it's just unique. Whoops! Too spooky. I'm okay with this. God, everything by Shara is a jam. Eraser, thank you. I've heard a lot of everything, so... I have 700 songs on here. I've heard it all. We did play all the Flowey songs last night, though, so I'll do, Asgore. Alright, good night, Nikki. Thank you for coming. Feel better. Do you guys hear him? He's so loud. He loves to yell. I don't know what he wants. Yeah, tomorrow at the normal time, but not at midnight. And I might quit a few minutes early, or like a couple of hours early, depending on how much I need to get done and where I'm at, just because my surgery is on Friday and I want to do some stuff before then. So I might not go as late tomorrow, but I'm doing it at the normal time tomorrow. Doesn't matter to you anyway, because you're usually like in the middle, so... Yeah, I can tell I'm gonna have to do a lot of cleaning up once I get the actual colors on this part. Hey! Quit it! Yelling is fine, scratching is not. Oh! God, it is! And I put the last of the midnight streams on the post, too. Fuck. All day I've been thinking today is Wednesday. I don't know why. No, tomorrow I'm doing another one at midnight. God, I'm such a dumbass. I don't know why. Like, I've been determined. I've been corrected several times. Today is Tuesday, and I've been thinking all day it's Wednesday. Yes, I'm doing tomorrow, another one tomorrow at midnight, and then Thursday at the normal time. Jesus, thank you. I'll have to correct that post. Oh, that's really bothering me. Jackson! That's enough! Don't make me get the squirt bottle. Oh, okay. Yes. Well, if tomorrow is Wednesday, then I'm doing, another one at the normal time. Okay. Good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thank you for coming. Oh, that sucks. That's the worst 2 days to mistake it for. You are not dying. You're fine. Oh my god. You know, it'd be bad parenting if I gave in to your attention-seeking behavior. I just want you to know that. Do you guys hear him? He's being really loud. How dare I close the door on him and lock him in kitty prison? No! Meow! I can do that too. He's very loud, and he likes to do this while he's asleep, too, because he's a little asshole. I don't know why he loves to yell, he just does. He wants to go places. He doesn't like that my door is shut. But I shut it specifically because my mother's asleep and I knew he would yell and wake her up. At least the dog doesn't bark all night. We have some people on our street who have really, really loud dogs. Oh, hey, I forgot I was going to do Asgore for you, but there we go. That's the original, though. Let me find you a remix. This is my favorite Asgore mix right now. You can yell all you want, it's not changing. Door is remaining shut. My determination is greater than yours, little kitty. Oh, you know what? You know what? Wait for it. That is from the Underswap soundtrack. I also have one of Small Shock and Good Night. All those very short songs I've worked very hard to find remixes of. Where am I going? Back to Asgore. The one I'm really having trouble with is Burn in Despair. Cannot find a remix of that one. I've found a couple of remixes where like it's a medley and Burn in Despair is in there, but I haven't found it on its own. And I don't feel right cutting it out to use it for that project. Like for my own personal listening, sure, but not for an 8-tracks mix. I'm so serious. We're over here. Dude, I love Underswap music. It is so good. I'm not a huge AU person. Like, the plots don't really interest me too much. Not that they're bad, it's just not my bag. But, the music that comes out of them, oh my god. It's amazing. I know, right? I think it's because it's such a short song. Battle of Neo is really short too, but I have multiple remixes of it. She's playing piano. I have one of it. I haven't downloaded it yet, but I have it bookmarked in my YouTube folder. And it's like 7 minutes long, even though the original was like 30 seconds. Yeah, and in itself, it's just a remix of You Idiot. Yep. Bird That Carries You Over a Disproportionately Small Gap, too, is also pretty popular. I had a lot of trouble finding Dog Bass. I always pronounce that wrong. You know, the little ditty that plays right before Dogami and Dogaressa fight you? That one I had a bit of trouble for. But there are certain groups that'll do like the whole soundtrack. Undertale Orchestra Online does the whole soundtrack. Amos Doll does the whole soundtrack. So for the really rare tracks, I go to people like that who are doing every track on the soundtrack. But unfortunately, 8 tracks. I'm doing the project on 8 tracks, and there's a 2-artist limit. There's a 2-song limit per artist, so I can only use those artists for 2 songs each, unfortunately. See this one. It's 8 seconds. But, one of the favorite remixes I found one of my favorites that way, looking at people who had done the whole soundtrack to see the smaller songs. This is my absolute favorite version of... Oh my god, if I can find it. Here we go. My favorite version of Oh My is this one. Like, the original is only a few seconds long. It's like... Yeah, the original is 14 seconds long, and this one is almost 2 minutes. Dog Bass actually isn't very popular at all. I had a lot of trouble finding it. Yeah, this one is super badass. I have one 8-tracks mix that is just, my 8 favorite songs, because you have to have a minimum of 8 tracks, so I challenged myself to do my 8 favorites. And I've decided that's going to be volume 1, and I'm going to do another one. And this is probably going to be on it. God, I can't believe I fucking thought it was Wednesday. All day! Jesus. Thank you, Nightbot. I'll stretch while I'm saving. Honestly, I could probably paint bucket this fill tool if I just did the edges, but I'm too lazy to switch. Yeah, there's a lot of itty-bitty ones, which makes it a very challenging project. Yeah, definitely. How could I leave off Edgevator? Oh, I forgot to color for Pyrus' glove. Sorry for Pyrus. Hold on one second. This might be a little noisy. I'm gonna scoot my computer over. Sorry, in advance. Okay. I was like leaning to the side, and I really have to work on my posture because it's giving me migraines. Literally. So. I didn't have them before I started getting back into art, but I have really poor vision, and my screen is pretty small, and I'm kind of far away from it, so I always slouch to see it. And when I slouch, I get neck pain, and sometimes my neck pain turns into migraines, so that's not good. They're really debilitating and not at all fun. And it has to be my posture because I didn't have them at all before I started drawing again. I quit art for quite a few years, but before I quit I had a completely different computer setup. What verse is my cat now? Oh. That was a little while ago. You might be a little bit behind. I have a hard time knowing how much lag anybody has. Yeah, he's very loud. He's a yeller. He was like all the way over by my door too, which is a good distance away from the microphone. When I'm over by my door, I have to yell to be heard on the microphone, so he was yelling. He loves to yell. I don't know what his deal is. He's a yelling cat. Here's a fun fact. I named him Jackson after Percy Jackson in the Percy Jackson books. That was the thing I was into when I got him. Hawkeye I named after the character in Fullmetal Alchemist. And partially after the character in MASH. Because my mom found him and she loves MASH. Oh, Nightbot. Oh shit! I love this one. Long live Witchtail. God, I feel so bad for Camilla. Everyone is always asking her about the next episode and they won't leave her alone. She's making posts about it on her blog. She can't get away from them, even if she comments on another video just to say something, you know, completely different. I really like how Flowey came out right here. The anatomy of everybody else sucks, but Flowey came out really good right here, I think. Not to toot my own horn too much, but... A little bit. It's because he's still making that surprised face. Not yet. I'm just copying the selection so I can do this bottom frame. Since so much of it is exactly the same, I don't want to color all those really complicated little shapes again. So I'm just going to move it down. And if I can get it in the right spot... See, because, like, the only thing that really moved was his arm. Everything else is the same and Flowey. So I'm just gonna... It's not the right spot. It likes to jump around on me a little bit sometimes, so you kind of have to strong arm it. Zoom like way in. Why is it not erasing? I don't understand why this isn't erasing. That's super weird. Oh, I must still have something selected. There we go. Undyne is not impressed. Not even close. You know, one thing I'm never going to be able to find a remix of is Barrier. That's going to be impossible. That and The Choice. Because The Choice is just Undertale slowed down. Those are proving to be very, very hard to find. I don't know, I'm thinking about using, because there is a 2 artist per limit, or 2 song per artist limit, I could technically use, the original for sound effect things like the Barrier and Long Elevator. Of course, I already have a Long Elevator remix, but I could cheat for 2 of them. But I only get 2 cheats, so I have to do it very wisely. What I thought about doing for The Choice was, you know, there's Undertale the track. Let me show you. Where is it? Okay, so there's the original Undertale track, and The Choice is just this slowed down. I'm not going to listen to it because it'll make me cry. But then there's also this, which is the unused Undertale track. Oh, I don't have very much power to get anywhere around, so I'm just going to have to look. So this is the unused one, and I was thinking about slowing the same section down of this song myself, and using this source material to make technically my own remix of The Choice. So that's something that I might do. But it still doesn't help me with Barrier. I'm never gonna get Barrier. How do you remix this? That's a sound effect, you know? It would work. So I was thinking about cheating for this one and Long Elevator, since they're technically sound effects and not songs. As funny as Edgevator is, I don't know that it is quite appropriate for the project, so I'm kind of on the fence about it. Hey, we've come full circle. We were listening to this a while ago. It would be pretty cool. I don't have any bongos though, so... Pitching that plan already. Okay, now it is time for the flash trick. We're going to apply that layer mask, and then I'm going to turn this all to the same shade of gray. Because the perfect 50% halfway between white and black. So this is how I do my flats. This is a super cool trick, and it makes things very quick. What? I was using a different color for flower though. What was it? I think I have it on my, I know I grabbed it because I didn't want to have to go back and... Oh, don't freeze on me. I'm gonna save it right this instant. Come on. Let me save. Please. Yeah, here's the colors I use for Flowey. So I do this one color at a time, and I'm going to start with the yellow of his petals. I don't know why I have two yellows. We'll just go with in between. And the reason I'm picking his petals is because they touch a lot of other colors. That's sweet of you. Oh jeez, I forgot to finish lining his mouth. God damn it. Okay. This will only take a second, sorry. I'm gonna do the flex trick. Nope, you're not. Thank you. Okay. This will only take a second. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine. I'm gonna do this on a different layer, just in case. Thought I finished the lines, and I didn't. This isn't even black, is it? Okay, it is. I thought it was like a dark brown. So now that's done. Now I'll show you the flash trick. Jesus. Anyway, I start with the yellow because it's touching a lot of other things. It's touching this white and this green. And the goal of it is to try to have to do as little work with trying to make it match the lines as possible. Maybe this was the light color I used. I don't know. I'm gonna just do this. Oh, it's invisible. That would explain everything. And see, when I color over this, I can color as far to the lines here as I want to, because I've already done the clipping mask. Oh, thank you. So I don't have to work very hard to stay in the lines. The only line I have to worry about is this one. And I can just slap them on there really super quick. Oh, it hasn't even started yet. It gets better. This is such a good method for doing flats, and I'm so glad I do them this way because it's so fast. Normally I do the whole color one at a time. I do like every bit of yellow and then I move on to the next color because that's how you're supposed to do it. But in the interest of showing you how great this is, I'm going to move to the next color just as an example. So this is the green for his stem. And I make another layer under the yellow layer. And I can color as much green wherever I want. I can't go out of the lines because of the clipping mask, and I can't go to the lines up here because this yellow is on top of it, hiding it. See? I've gone all crazy, but the yellow is on top, so it doesn't matter. I can color wherever I want. And the more colors you add, the faster it goes, because, you know, if I did green and it was touching something else, then there would be two things hiding, and so I'd have even less work to stay in the lines. It's super great. I'll show you once I get down to the other, Oh yeah, especially if you're doing it with the mouse. Staying in the lines is a bitch and a half on the mouse. And see, the only lines I have to worry about are the ones which touching other colors. And the more colors I do, the less I have to worry. See, I can color green after this without having to worry about going on to yellow. Thank you very much. I didn't even see this in a tutorial. A lot of the art tricks I use, I see online and I emulate them. This one I sort of happened to plan all by myself. And you see how fast that is? That's like light speed. And I know that this is a very simple character, but when I get down to Toriel, Undyne, and Papyrus, you'll see that could be very complex, especially if you were doing it all in one layer, but because you have layers and clipping masks, bleh, it works out very, very well. I'm going to go ahead and do green since I'm right here. And see, you just, bam. And you can't go out of the lines. Now I could color up here, and that would be technically out of the lines. But as long as I don't go out of the lines there, I'm good. And if I had done this yellow first, then I would have even less to worry about with that green. I think it's a great way to do flats. Especially when you have a page with like multiple characters, it's a lifesaver. And it cuts down a lot of that staying in the line stuff that you have to try really hard to do. I'm not having to worry about staying in most of the lines on this drawing now, because I already did the work when I did the flat, this layer right here. I mean, that's just bam, bam, bam. Oh yeah, and when you gotta put up a page every week, time is like money. And see, now I can color behind those eyes, and I don't have to worry about anything. I'm gonna do his mouth in a minute. I gotta grab the colors. I keep a palette of all the colors for the characters I do in a file, just to keep it consistent. That way I don't have to go through the process of picking the right color every time, and then it also looks the same from page to page. And then, the best thing is, you see this layer is the night filter. I have one layer of like, this on hue and this on multiply. Suddenly you have a night palette, just because you have the folder above it, and you've tweaked all the colors at the same time, and they're still pretty coherent. Instead of having to pick out what Frisk's skin looks like at night and what Sans' hoodie looks like at night, if you put the filter over all of them at once, you already have it. And now I have the night filter for whenever I draw another night scene, so I've saved my future self like a whole shit ton of time. Yeah, whenever I work with really interesting light, I always filter my colors. That filter is actually a pretty heavy one. I don't know that I love it anymore. I might tweak it a little, but you get the idea. Oh, thank you. I really hate drawing columns. I thought they looked pretty awful, but... Oh wait, I have the color over there. Dummy. Face color. His face is lighter than his petals, but it's actually a little bit oranger too, so... And see, look at this. I can use this big-ass brush and just shoop, and I'm done. And so now that I'm all done with that one character, I'm gonna merge these just so I don't get so many layers that I don't know what's what. I don't like to have to do a lot of scrolling when I'm on stream because my layers window is smaller because I have the chat down here. So. I'm gonna get rid of this. Oops. Papyrus actually uses the same yellow that Flowey does on his petals. And the same yellow as Undyne's eyes, so I'm actually going to use this altered yellow for all of that. Toby Fox uses a lot of the same sprite colors. Like, the blue on Papyrus's like little bottom piece here is the same blue of Sans' hoodie. And I think that's probably to cut down on space or something. But it's helpful when you're doing a color palette because you can lay down a lot of colors at the same time. I don't have to do two different yellows for the details on Papyrus's armor and Undyne's eye. I can do it all at once. So that's really good. And I have to do yellow first because I'm doing blue under it. I don't like to draw a line right here, I like to just let them sit next to each other. I do the same thing for the stripes on Frisk and Kara's shirts. When you like actually draw the lines of the stripes of their shirts on line art, it looks too heavy and weird. So I just let them like be next to each other. It does? Oops. See, Papyrus's actual scarf color is actually redder than this, but oops. I just made it more orange just because I like it that way. So I have slightly altered. I don't sample them directly from the sprites. Because like if you actually colored Frisk's skin this color, it's very, very neon. So it just doesn't work. So I just fiddled with some of them. See, I don't have to worry about staying in the lines right here. Oh, I forgot a piece of yellow. I always forget something. Drives me crazy. But it's pretty easy to fix this way. I did not know that. And it's down there. See, the scarf is touching a lot of stuff, so that's a good place to start. I only have to do this like, careful staying in the lines once. I'm not gonna have to worry with his head or his armor. It's getting kinda late, I wonder where Jay is. Maybe the time finally changed back. Yeah. I always wish I had learned to touch type, but I just never got the hang of it. I kind of hunt and peck. I'm a very fast hunter and pecker, though. Nobody can really tell that I do. Thank you. I'll admit, I'm pretty proud of it, especially since I came up with it on my own. I mean, I'm sure other people do this, but I came up with it before I saw somebody else do it. Sometimes I'm lazy and I add the filter in the comic page, but yeah, I'm gonna have to filter that orange and make it darker for sure. It's very bright. See, the blue of his bottom piece and the blue of Undyne's jeans are very, very close, so sometimes if I'm feeling lazy, I just pick a color in the middle and use it to sing to both of them. And I'm feeling lazy right now. Not lazy necessarily, but I'm in a hurry. I don't want to spend too long on it. You also notice that I'm only doing this panel and not the one down there. I'm straight up going to copy these flats and paste them down there. Because all I'll have to alter is Papyrus's arm. No reason to color everything twice. It takes a little fiddling to get them in exactly the right place, but it's way faster than doing it all over again. When they're this similar, you don't want to pass up that time-saving opportunity. Oh, I nearly forgot. I gotta paint the triangle thing. God, I can never keep it straight what it looks like. Hold on, I have to look it up. Honestly, I should keep it in my stock folder. Because I always forget what it looks like. That triangle thing on his chest. I'm actually going to doodle it in there. That's a great idea, Liz. Thank you, Nightbot. I did stretch. I'm gonna clean this up a little bit. And draw. See, I've already forgotten what it looked like, even though I wrote it down 2 seconds ago. Also, the black and Undyne shirt and the black and Sans' pants are obviously the same. Damn, look at how fast. Boom, done. And see, I see now that I need to clean up that orange a little bit, but, you know, there's always going to be some cleanup. I am. I'm trying real hard. I don't remember which layer the orange was on, but as long as it's somewhere up here, it doesn't really matter. come. See, this tank top is a good place to start because it's touching her skin and her pants. I'll do her hair next. Another fun fact is Undyne actually shares the brown in her boots, almost exactly with the brown of Frisk's hair, so if you're feeling lazy, you can make them the same. Whoops, I didn't actually select that. Or they do on my palette. I know in the original Sprite it's kind of orange, but I forget that my palette isn't actually the original Sprite palette sometimes. I think orange boots would look kind of weird here, so I just make them brown. Yeah, her boots are canonically brown. No, Liz. You haven't had any sleep. I'm perpetually tired, to be honest. Okay, merge those together. Welcome back. I didn't realize you had gotten up. Nice. I hope I'm not keeping you awake, though. Oh, I'm so glad. But that's the wrong layer. Nice. Okay. Oh my god, hey Kodai! What's up, dude? They're not in canon, but in my fanon, all the dreamers have red eyes. They're not going to be quite that bright. I'm going to darken them up, but as a base color, yeah. Thank you so much. Oh my god, it's still got the other version loaded. There we go. You can do it. Oh, I left the palette layer on. Better turn that off. And that's my flats done. It actually took me about 45 minutes, not 30, but... they're not aligned right. My god. Where am I even moving? So long. The tricky part is getting them to be in just the right spot, but it's hard to tell if they're right or not, or if it just looks not quite clean because I was so zoomed out when I was doing them. Okay, now I just need to do the fires again. And I can just redo that. Jeez, I forgot to do the, I forgot to line her eyebrows. I'll have to do that too. And my flats are done. Bam. I gotta go back and fix the lines. Hey, Emily. Oh, thank you. Hi, Jay. Thank you, Nightbot. The other thing I do is use a layer mask on my characters when they're standing in grass. And then it looks like they're really standing in the grass. Like so. Well, it keeps them from looking too, like, I don't know, like they're pasted onto the background. It makes them blend in more with it, I think. Thank you, I'm glad. See, that makes sure the selection is the same in both places. You can copy selections as well, it's just a little bit more tricky. Oops! I can't believe I forgot. But I gotta do Flowey. Hey, this is nice and jazzy. What is it? I'll have to remember it for Shadow. Oh, I already showed Shadow this. Wait, that's not right. There we go. No, I'm sad. This is too sad to play. No hidden meaning. That was just how the things turned out. Flowey was sitting by the grave, and they're approaching him from somewhere else, so... It is a little sad that that's the only way he's allowing himself to feel sunlight, though. Okay, I'm gonna save that. He is! That's Kara's grave. That's why he hangs out there. Actually, they imply that in the game that that's why he hangs out there so much. Like, they don't outright confirm it, but it's a possible implication. Subconscious nothing. I consciously planned that. I have to change it. Too much feels. Thank you, Kodai. Let's see. I guess now I do shading. What is this? It's okay, it might just be a, What is this? What's on this layer? Oh! Undyne's eyebrows. I was like, what the fuck? There's a lot of shadows, so I'm probably gonna need 2 multiply layers. No, I do too, it's okay. That's pretty funny. What's on that layer? Her eyebrows. I shouldn't zoom in this far, I'm seeing all the little mistakes. Which, like, it's fine. Nobody's gonna see these because this comic page is at 200%. And it doesn't even show up in Tumblr except at 33%, but... This is how it looks on Tumblr. See, now I need turn lines. I don't want them to go over his face. Oh, I wish Nikki was here. They would know how to do this. Damn it. That'll do. I'll leave them on their own layer just in case I want to fuck with them later. Oh my god, I gotta go look at my palette layer again. You know what? I'm just gonna take it out. It's practically too late, but put it up here. And there's my shadow color. The best advice I ever read was never shade with gray. It's such good advice. I haven't shaded with gray a single time since I read it, and my life is much happier. This is my favorite part. I love shading. Well, wait, no, he's kind of backlit, so... I don't always use complementary colors either, though. That's not a rule. It's just advice. In this scene, I'm going for overall sort of a brown color, so I'm using brown to shade. I'm not picking a different color for each and every one of these colors because not only would that take a lot of time, but it would make my whole palette look a little less coherent, like, overall. So there's no point in, like, picking a different color for each color is what I've learned. Just you pick one color for the tone of the scene that you're working in, and work from there. Like, when I was doing... Let me show you. Say real quick first. Come on! When I was doing this page... I mislabeled this. It's bothering me and I can't change it from here. When I was doing these pages, I was working with like this really pink light for the sunrise. And so I shaded with purple, and I shaded the whole thing with purple. And for the light I used a shade that's somewhere in here. I picked it from the sky. Oh, that's sweet of you. But see, the purple wound up bringing out some really cool brown tones in Frisk's hair. So I just shaded with purple for the whole thing. I didn't worry about doing each and every color because like if you tried to shade the stripes and the shirt separately, it just wouldn't look coherent. Like, not only would the colors not look coherent, but like the shading itself, if you tried to do it on different layers, it would never be smooth and look like a single object. It would look like two different objects. So it's better to do your shading on just 1 or 2 layers. I use 2 layers sometimes when I want a super dark shadow, like right here. But, or like right under their arm right here. But I shade everything the same color, and I don't worry about picking out the perfect color for each and every single thing. That's cool. I know, it looks really, really silly. But I'm not precise at all right here. I'm just laying out the foundations for like blending later. Yeah, whoever said art was a dignified process lied. Thank you, Nightbot. See, this is why I like to stream. Nightbot reminds me to save. So long as people talk, I get the reminders. And I never have to lose like an entire page of lining like I did that one time. It still haunts me. That's really dark. I might lighten that up a bit, just on her. That is very true. I appreciate talkative people. Not that I mind lurkers either. A lot of people like streams with background noise, so it's all good. Yeah, that's very true. I was thinking I would need another layer to get the shadows that dark, but it looks like I won't. Sometimes I use different colors of shading, like I'll do this one and this one and this one to have different sort of values. So I might do that as well. I was kind of just slapping them all on this page. But I have two layers for really dark spots, like the hole where his scarf goes down. That's definitely something you want double shadows for. I gotta zoom back out. Too close. Too sleepy. That's better. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is use a lighter color as well for these guys down here. These were the colors that I used on Flowey the last page, and those values worked for him, but yeah. It's just the product of very scribbly stuff. See, the shadows on Papyrus aren't nearly as dark as I want them. Oh, thanks. Whoops. Is that a piece of my lens? I guess I just didn't color that part of the clouds very much. No, I told you, dude, I'm probably not going to get an opportunity to listen to either one of them for some time. I haven't even listened to the first song he sent, so I definitely haven't had time with the second one. I'm trying to beat Zelda before my surgery because I don't want to be laid up in bed and having to worry about spoilers on Tumblr Mobile. So between playing Zelda all day and comicking all night, I just have not had time to do anything. Sorry. Probably I'll wind up listening to them afterwards because I'll have a lot of free time. Well, I'll have a little more free time. I'm gonna have like at least a week where I'm just gonna be lounging. Depends on how long I'm having post-surgery pain. 'Cause, I mean, it's just a dental thing, but dental things are painful, so... Last time it was like a little less than a week before I started feeling like myself again. So I'm gonna go with, it's probably gonna be about a week this time. We can hope. Thank you, that's nice of you to say. Okay, now my actual favorite part. Blending! I don't know where I would be without this blending brush, it's so good. But like, everybody says the blending brush sucks. It doesn't suck, you just have to use it on scatter. See, with no scattering, it looks like this, and it blends like this, and that looks terrible. But with scattering, it blends like this. Like this. Hello? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. It blends like this, and that's much smoother. Actually, my problem is sometimes I use it too much and I get a little too smooth. I gotta learn to blend without it and get a little bit harder shadows. but do you see how smooth that comes out? That's amazing. People don't appreciate the blending brush and its capabilities. That's why it's shy. No one loves it. Whoops. It's not great for being precise, but whoops. I don't want to erase that much. I'd probably die without it, to be honest. And like, the bigger the brush, the smoother the, Only problem is I can't use it above 99 pixels about, so if I had an object that was too big, then I couldn't blend with it. That's why I have to keep my canvases around 3000 pixels. Or one of the biggest reasons why. Didn't we just listen to this? What are you doing, Shuffle? You know what I haven't listened to in a while? Did I? Were you wanting to hear this? Or do you mean the comment about didn't we just listen to this? Oh yeah. It's because when I change the song, it doesn't keep the order in its brain. So as far as I know, as far as it knows, I just started the entire shuffle over because I selected a song. I wish I could understand these lyrics better because they're singing Wingding characters and I could translate it, but I can't understand it. Like left, sun, cross, David, I know what those are. And I looked for lyrics online, but I couldn't find any. Like peace is A, and then left is E, but I just can't understand it well enough to translate all of it. I'd have to stop and play the song, and pause it, and unpause it, and pause it, and unpause it, and painstakingly try to write it down as best as I could. I just don't have that kind of time.
It makes sense why Asgore took so long to hire a new royal scientist. After all, the old one, Dr. Gaster. What an act to follow! They say he created.
Yeah, I love this song.
However, his life was cut short. One day, he fell into his creation. Well, will Elphys end up the same way?
This sounds like the Pokemon evolution theme, like when a Pokemon's about to evolve. This part does to me. Oh, Jay, guess what? No spoilers, but I finished the 4th thing. You know how you have to do 4 things? I finished the 4th one. In Breath of the Wild, I mean. I don't want to breathe even a hint of a spoiler because Nikki hasn't gotten their hands on it yet. I raced too much. Yep, I have. I finished the last one tonight. Also, that's sweet of you. Thank you, Nightbot. You don't even need the characters, you just need to transcribe what they're saying. I would do it myself, but I can't hear it. But you don't have to do it, that's kind of ridiculous. Yeah, they did leave, but sometimes they watch streams after they're over. So I don't want them to be watching the stream and them get spoilers. Yeah, and they just tend not to stay up very late. Oops. This is my favorite part of the song. Yeah, I'm curious too. I want to know what they're saying. Not all of it is Wingdings, but most of it is. See, Happy Town isn't Wingdings. Poison is. Poison is in.
Let's all high five. Across land. 1, 2, 3, 4. Alphys might work faster, but good old Dr. Gaster shouted across time and space. Those skeletons always just vanish without a trace. Oh! How can I say so without fear?
Now I understand why Asgore waited so long to hire a new royal scientist. The previous one, Dr. Gaster, well, his brilliance was irreplaceable. However, his life, as you must know, was cut short. One day, his experiments went wrong, well, I needn't gossip. After all, it's rude to talk about someone who's listening.
Snowflakes up on drop of blood. Poisonous, left where's the snow. West there be flags, west is the light. Stop with the bombs. To the west is poisonous snow. Blood west left on drop of blood. His shadows cross to the left here. Under the sun is David's. 5 souls ice left out in the sun, left blood in the snow. My palms are dead, me. Mail call.
Have you ever thought about a world where everything is exactly the same?
Mail call.
Except you don't exist?
Mail call.
Everything functions perfectly without you. The thought terrifies me. You know, that does make me feel a little better about this. Thank you. Please forget about me. Please don't think about this anymore.
Bye. Thank you for coming. This one makes me sad, but I'll allow it. Well, don't get in trouble on my behalf. That's the last thing I want.
Here we are again, just me and you, comedian, right? With your blasters, your flashing eye, you should better be prepared because soon your last hour strikes.
I can't wait to listen to the digital version of this.
Time.
It's gonna be
what my
sick.
determination has to left for you to get back to. You should prepare to just die. Like all your friends, you have a really good time. But guys like you are always just fools. Come at me, try to kill me with your fancy tours. Let's go, now the room gets chiller. Let's go, just another killer. Go ahead, kill me again, I see you're able. But inside you know the end can be bad. I can tell you're really tired of the fighting. But I even come back after dying. Why not let me win? You can dodge forever. Even if the pain is more fun together. You know I will just reset and come back nearer. And with every try I'm getting even faster than you are. I am made. This is where it stops. This is where it ends.
Yeah, Camila Cuevas made a version of this sang by Betty.
But even if I hear you, I won't give up my
She just posted it like today.
Just not see the truth. Can you not see what this all meant? Go ahead, kill me again, I see you're able. But inside you know the end can be velvet. You think I might decide to stop if you stay patient. But I am
Yeah, we were all pretty surprised. No one was really expecting that. Apparently it was a secret, so nobody had any reason to.
You should be dying, that is your destination. I'm entirely made. And I'm sure I'm stronger than you. I am stronger than you. That's a wonderful idea.
Yeah, when I do mine, I keep having to edit out my music player. Hey, what video software are you using? I just can't find good video editing software. Hell yeah, Vanta Black. Oh gosh. I'm taking kind of a long time with this. I need to speed it up. The good news is this is the last major step. I do most of my value work on the shading part. When I add the light, it's mostly just for like extra flare. I will after this one. Yeah, but I can't find a cheap free download thing, so what are you using? Because I really need something that's free and doesn't leave a watermark. Thank you, I will be sure to look it up later. God, this was so cool. I forget, Elsa, have you seen Glitchtale? That's lonely. That's cool. Let me know how it turns out. Good. This screen recording doesn't leave a watermark if you use this program right here, OBS. I don't know if it's I don't know if you have a Windows or a Mac, but it's pretty good. It's like I could record without a stream if I wanted to. And you can set your screen area, all that good stuff. It's great. It has a lot of trouble getting the right sound, but if you're just recording for speed paints, you don't really need to worry about that. Do you know I made a playlist on YouTube of all the Glitchtale speed paints Camilla had done, all the extra videos like the making of stuff, and every single soundtrack video by Nyx the Shield, and it was almost 100 videos long. There's actually a lot of Glitchtale content out there. I just wanted to have it all in one place. Oh, yeah, what I did was I made a playlist of all the Glitch Tale episodes, all the making of videos, all the soundtrack videos, and I put them in one playlist on YouTube. Just because I wanted them all in one place. And it was actually a lot of videos. It wound up being like almost 100 videos, 90-something videos in that one playlist. So I was marveling at like all of Camilla's speed paints and all the extra making of stuff, like the voice acting special. Because I was tired of having to go and like track them down and dig through Camilla's channel whenever I wanted to show somebody. Because my friend hadn't seen the voice acting special and I was like trying to find it and it was taking me forever. Hopefully the shading will speed up once I get down there. I know, I wish people would quit bothering her about when the next episode is coming out. I can tell she's getting really frustrated with it because it's pretty much all she posts on her Tumblr now. She's like, if I have to hear this every day, I'm gonna post about it every day, so you guys have to hear about it too. Unfortunately, everybody on YouTube doesn't follow her Tumblr, so the people she's aiming it at won't see it. But she was talking today about how she would comment on somebody else's video and get 12 people asking her when the next episode was coming out. Which is like, I know a lot of Undertale fans are like really, really young, but dude, there's like a disclaimer on the end of the last episode and everything. At some point you gotta chill. Like, that's why she's one of the people I look up to, because she does so much work on it. That was a joke, though. Toby Fox made the game for all ages. This is sad. I'm talking the 12 and under crew. For most things on the internet, or at least when I was growing up, you had to be at least 13 to sign up for anything. I signed up to my first forum when I was almost 13. I had to lie to get in. Well, I mean, you can enjoy something at any age, but it's, right. But you know, I didn't understand a lot of the Disney movies I watched growing up, but I still had fun watching them. I meant to erase that. God, eraser, please. Please change to eraser. I don't know why it does this sometimes. It's not a matter of who should and shouldn't be a fan of the game, but you know, everyone should enjoy the game, no matter how old they are, if they want to. But I think when you're really young, like if you're like, you know, 10, 11, 12, you don't really understand why you can't ask someone over and over why they haven't animated the next episode yet. But these kids have internet accounts, and so they do it anyway. And she can't get away from it. And I feel really bad for her. It's basically who should and shouldn't be allowed to have a YouTube account, you know? If I had a kid that was, you know, 10 years old, I probably wouldn't let them on YouTube just because there's a lot of terrible stuff on there, even if you have the parental controls on. And there's a lot of terrible people on there, too. You know, you can't see somebody's age behind a screen, so if you comment on a YouTube video and say something stupid, nobody knows that you're just 9 or 10. So they'll start, like, you know, flinging swear words and shit at you, and, you know, if you were an adult saying something stupid, that'd be one thing, but you really shouldn't swear at kids. For my own sanity, I like to assume that everyone on the internet is 13 or older, otherwise I would, like, freak out. You know, what if an 8-year-old comes to my stream and hears me saying motherfucker? That wouldn't be appropriate at all. This sounds like it could be in Breath of the Wild, to be honest. Well, I mean, a phone to call somebody and a phone to get on YouTube is kind of different. Yeah, sorry. I have it on my... That's my very first rule on the stream. If you, like, scroll down, if you're on the computer, is, that I swear. It's, like, a warning as well as a rule. No 18 and over stuff, but I do swear. Yeah, sorry. To be honest, I'd kind of freak out if someone that young was watching anyway. You can let them watch with the sound off. Just watch people make pretty art. Or, okay art. It's pretty some days. I'm not a big kids person. Nothing wrong with kids, just not my bag. Come on, dude. Oh, now it works. There we go. Like, I thought about trying to make my streams, like, swear-free, but it would just stress me out too much to try and, like, monitor my own usage of fuck. Well, that's too bad. And I'm on the wrong layer. This is making me sleepy. Whoops. Jesus, what happened? For instance, your brother could never listen to this song. But I can. A jam.
Money on my motherfucking mind. Cut 5 haircuts at the same time. White gold pants, jet ski, marijuana. Foie gras, Buster, Albert Einstein. Get money.
Money at my motherfucking mouth. The mansion, a ranch, and a camp in a town. A motherfucking store with the floor made of scouts. Bobby from the block, though, got rocks, he got outs. Get money.
The problem is, most artists who are old enough to figure out streaming are also old enough to swear, so... An art is it's a process where you go fuck like every 5 seconds. Unless you're very good at it. Although I imagine no matter how good you get at it, there's still a little bit of that. Yeah. Lynx Griffin, who did Gods of Future Past, does streams, although she doesn't talk in hers. She doesn't stream very often, though. Well, good luck. Oh, thank you. Oh, I love this part of the song, I mean. See, this is Underswap music, isn't it good? It's if Napstabloop traded places with Mettaton. I didn't know there was an Underswap wiki. News to me. Well, I mean, it's not that difficult. There's only 4 kids in the game. If Risk Wasp with Kara, Azrael has to stop with someone. And Frisk and Monster Kid are friends, so... Honestly, that's how I feel about most of Underswap, like, in general. But I like the music, and I don't want to be too negative, so... To me, it makes a lot more sense than Story Shift, but to each their own. Damn it. Who was adopted? Oh. Monster Kid uses they, though. Do you know when I first played Undertale, I thought Monster Kid was a girl because the spines on their back look like a little bow? I was very surprised when I realized that they were not a girl. And then I figured out everybody else thought they were a boy, and I was like, but the bow! So then, of course, I have a sketchbook page full of Monster Kid and a bow. Just for funsies. Thank you, Nightbot. 1 second, you sweet robot. Oh, is there drama over Monster Kid's gender in the wiki? We better not talk about that. I'd be breaking my no negativity rule like 50 times. I get pretty touchy about that. It's so weird because Home doesn't make me sad at all, but it's the same melody as Undertale and Once Upon a Time. Because Undertale is just a mixture of Memory and Once Upon a Time. Have you guys heard the fan-made or the crowdsourced choir version? It's really good. I'll play that one next. The whole soundtrack is one song. This is pretty jazzy too. Shadow will probably like it. Oops. I'm gonna think of you now when I hear jazzy songs. I can't help it. Who's the bureaucrat? Oops, I forgot to do that. Oh, you mean on the Underswap wiki, okay. I wasn't following. I don't know what to tell you, dude. The only thing I ever made a wiki for was my own fanfic verse. I read a thing called Cambion Verse with my friend. I made a wiki for it. Except I never finished doing all the entries, so I never showed it to anyone. And that's about as much wiki experience as I have. Here it comes. Get ready. The video of this is really cool. They got everybody to do it on a webcam. Nope, but you can copy and paste. See, that's the thing. What do you do about Mapsabuk and Mediton's gender and underswap? Because you don't want to misgender anybody. But it's implied that Mediton used to be a they. So do you leave Mediton a they and turn Mapsabuk into he, or just leave them the way they were? I don't know. It's a very important ethical debate. That I'm not going to have right now. Oh fuck, that's the wrong layer. That's still the wrong layer. What the fuck? Okay. Oh, that's brilliant! That's a good idea. No, it's okay. There's a little bit of delay. It's fine. That's a good idea, though. I like that. It's just kind of iffy to discuss in here because I have a rule about misgendering Undertale characters, but I also have a rule about no negativity. So even though I really don't approve of people misgendering Undertale characters, I also can't, like, be negative about them doing it. So I have to walk a pretty fine line when we talk about it, and it's like... Because under one hand I disapprove strongly, but under the other hand I don't want to be negative, so... Mediton has a narrative that matches the trans narrative, like, to be transgender. So I think it's like a really popular headcanon fanon that he used to use they pronouns. because the other ghost that we see uses they. So it's more of a fanon than an implication, I think. But I think a lot of people think of him as going from they to he. Do you want to know Papyrus refer to them as they? In like the phone calls? I can't remember the exact dialogue. Oh, I love this song. So good. To be honest, I would err on the side of caution and just give everybody the pronouns that they have in the original game. I know everything is supposed to be swapped, but misgendering people is such a heavy business that you probably shouldn't mess around with it. Because, I mean, nobody else's pronouns get swapped. Sans and Papyrus don't become she. So it'd feel weird to swap the pronouns of like Mettaton and Napstablook and, you know, the others. There's already a lot of misgendering going on in the Undertale fandom already. There's no need to add to it. Is what I think. And I'm being kind of negative, and that's just what I think. Because there's so few canonically non-binary characters to begin with that to take away from that is just kind of awful. That's my opinion. I'm allowed to be that way in my stream if I want to. Negative or not. The reason I have the no negativity rule, though, is because, one time I went into a stream of an artist that I really like, and they were talking trash about, the Soft Kara headcanon, which at the time was one of my favorite ones. And so, like, as much as I love that artist, I kind of never went back to that person's streams. So it was like, wow, okay then. I felt like not that I directly was being insulted or made fun of, but like it just wasn't a nice feeling. So I try not to be very negative in here. That's just one of those, it goes beyond a preference of liking an AU or whatever and goes into hurting real world people.
He's a jiving goes to make the most of his rhythmic tendencies.
Well, I don't agree, so we should probably drop it. Oh wait, no, I misread. No, you're not being negative exactly, it's just a really touchy subject. I don't think anybody should be misgendered, I think they should keep the pronouns that they got in the original game. No, you're fine, we should probably just change the subject, that's all. It's Wabbit season. That's what I always think of when people make a typo with W in it. It's Wabbit season. And to be honest, I'm not reading super closely anyway because my eyes are on the drawing part of the screen, so... Doesn't he get swapped with Burger Pants? I think it's Nice Cream Guy and Burger Pants. No, this is regular music. But I have some more Underswap. I have a lot of Underswap music if you want to hear some more after this finishes. But I think it's Nice Cream Guy and Burger Pants, Medicine and Napstablook, Toril and Asgore, Sands of Papyrus, Gaster and River Person, Timmy and Flowey, Monster Kid and Azrael, Carrot and Frisk. Am I missing anybody? Oh, Muffin and Grilby. Like I said, I'm not a huge AU person, but I love this music. Isn't like everything I've heard is so good. I was gonna say isn't this good, but this isn't Underswap music. Oh yeah, Undyne and Alphas. Of course. I'll show you my favorite Underswap song, which is... So, in the original Ruins, this is actually the same melody, as Waterfall when you get to it. Hold on. It has the same melody as Waterfall and Spear of Justice. And so in the Underswap version, it has Alphys' leitmotif instead. If I can find it. It's really good. Like, this is probably my favorite Underswap song. Like, isn't this such a jam? This is so nice. Oh, well, yeah, but the game isn't like the end-all be-all. Lots of people do underslept stuff. It's kind of a commonly owned AU. Oh, yeah! I was wondering about, 01 and 02. Then I have, and Bone Quarrel. Wait, I'll start over. This is the Underswap Bone Trouser. They're pretty great. Oh, this is Underswap too, I think. No, this is Story Shift. I have another one. Oh god, where was it? Go back up. It's Raining Somewhere Else. Oops. Underswap version. I love this one. Just broke my brain the first time I heard it. It was like all I could think about for days. It's so perfect. I have Bones Climber on my thing. Well, a song that might play when you fight Sans is actually the same leitmotif as Sans, period, that song. And the same leitmotif as It's Raining Somewhere Else. So it's the same melody. I'll play that one next. It's really good. Absolutely, that's the next one. I'm not totally happy with this shading, but whatever. At some point, you gotta let it be and move on. Okay, Bones Clemmer. Bone Klezmer. Bone... something. Aw, thank you. Jesus Christ, you're all purple. Alright, bye, Jay. I didn't even realize that was Emily for a second. Yeah, Claudia made note of it yesterday, and she changed her name color even though her favorite color is purple. There's just so many purples in here. I wonder if it's the default or if everybody just likes it a lot. Oh, did I forget to shade that? Damn. Really? That's so unfair. What the fuck, Twitch? Like, I get if everyone really just likes purple, that's one thing. But why would you default assign everyone the same damn color? Like, I really like pink. And if there was 50 pink people in the chat, that would just be tough luck. Wait, I've got more underswap. That's crazy. Yeah, now you're aqua for me. Bone chocolate is so good. I know I have more underswap, but it's so mixed in with all of those. Oh yeah. Fallen down with Asgore's leitmotif. Oh, this is gonna be such a pain. Did I not blend that either? Jesus Christ. Well, I'm not changing it now. I'll just blend them separately. They don't have to look exactly alike. Oh wait, I have to actually move that arm. Oh, you know what? Just be easier to redo it. It won't look exactly right, but whatever. Too sleepy. What else do I have? This is, you know how Grilby and Muppet swap places? This is Spider Dance with, Sans as the leitmotif. Sorry. I like to keep it, like, not quite so soothing. Yeah, it's actually played in the stream before. And all along it was Underswell. Wrong layer. So much blending I forgot to do. That's awful. Okay, and that is done. The light is so strong on them right there. Maybe I'll do a little... Nope. Wait a minute. Nobody needs this in their life. I'm sorry, I always change it and you get excited, and because of the delay, you get excited after I change it. Or I change it right after you get excited. It's not personal, I promise. Too sleepy. Now this sounds like it could be in Breath of the Wild. Sure. Thank you, Nightbot. I can't open it while I'm on stream because I can't use my internet browser, but... Dude, for real? That's so cool. Send it to my Tumblr. Anyway, the page is done. That's it. You know what? I'm gonna make an exception, just this once. Don't tell Jay. He sent me like 2 songs and I haven't listened to them yet because I haven't had time. And I feel bad, but I just haven't had time because I've been playing Zelda and doing the comic constantly. That's the only 2 things I've been doing for the past week. So now I have to listen to his. I have to find the time. We're all gonna listen to it now. If it loads, it's okay. My thing's saved, so if Photoshop crashes... $9? I wasn't even gonna run the stream for 9 more minutes. I guess I will now. Save that. I could start doing my text. I don't normally do text in stream, but maybe I will this time to give myself a break. I don't know, I'm just not happy with the shading up here. I think the light layer needs to be lighter on Flowey, because he's closer to it. Just for 9 minutes. I want to hear Shadow's nonsense. Then I'll knock off. Oh, but see, now the shading looks weird on these two. I could, like... I feel like the mad dummy. Whatever, whatever, whatever! I know, I love it. So far, it's good nonsense. Okay, I gotta look at my script. 1 second. Wait, no I don't. I remember it. It's Undertale, dude. The Choice and Undertale are the same song. Why? that just displaying incorrectly, or? No, now I'm sad. This is the worst song. Look, I can only take about 30 more seconds of gut-wrenching tears. I know the whole story by heart. Did you guys know that about me? I can quote it word for word. When do we get to Sans? Song that might song that plays when you might spare Sans. I thought song that might play when you fight Sans was at the end of it. This is sad. The song is sad and I don't approve. The story that they tell you as you walk their new home. The story that the monsters tell about Azrael and Kara. No, I don't mean the comic, I mean... fuck. I mean Undertale. It's sad and I'm sad. It makes me cry every time. I'm like welling up right now. You don't even know. I don't sound like it, but I am. You're not dumb. Oh, I'm gonna listen to that later. It was good nonsense, Shadow. You did well. My heart is breaking. I might as well finish the text since I'm here. Wait, no, this is all wrong. No, I haven't been doing the fucking... Oh, I'm so tired of messing up like that. Yeah, you guys want me to do it? Do you want me to do it? I could do it. I'd kind of spoil Emily for it, but... 5 stars for the nonsense. 10 out of 10 with nonsense again. Rasterize. I need to play some music. This is my favorite. This is one of my favorite songs. It's only like 4 notes. The story, the whole story. I can tell the whole story that they tell in New Home. Word for word. I'm actually not going to do it. I'm afraid I'd mess it up. Then I'd look like I was talking a big game for nothing. You guys are having a lot of lag. You've got like almost 30 seconds. You should refresh. Or maybe I'm just misjudging the time. Please send me the 9 minutes of nonsense of Small Shock. I love Small Shock. That's okay. One time my friend Callie came in and she was here for like 20 minutes. Like, why isn't Liz talking next to me? I love Papyrus so much. So much I love him. Can't quite read that, but it'll be okay. You can read it at that size, so. Yeah, I think that's done. Yay! all finished. And tomorrow I get to do nothing but page 31. Thank you, Nightbot. I just did, sweetheart. What a good robot.
Here we
Well, it doesn't really matter what I listen to, because I'm about to close up stream now that I've finished the comic page. That's it. Still not totally thrilled with the shading, but... yeah, next stream is going to be background work. Because I can copy this background for these two panels, but... and for this panel. But for these three, I'm going to have to make a new one. Oh, thank you. Okay, good night, everyone. And thank you all for coming. And I will see you, God, no! Tomorrow is not Thursday. Tomorrow is fucking Wednesday. Jesus Christ. I was gonna say I'll see you tomorrow at the normal afternoon time, but it's not Wednesday. It's Tuesday. Jesus fuck. Tomorrow is Wednesday. Okay, so I'll see you tomorrow at midnight if you want to come to the midnight stream. Or whatever time it is in your respective time zones. Okay, yes. Good night, everyone. And, yes. And thank you for coming.